Happy Monday. Yeah. Wow. My glasses are reflecting and it's annoying, but I'll try and keep my face down to minimize that. Um, I always lose weight on the weekends. I'm right on the verge of hitting that new decade and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm down like 4 pounds. I've been up and down and up and down, up and down, and I'm on the downside. Today's a day where it's a choose or lose, choose to lose or choose to eat day. It's kind of a stressful day. Kids are going through some stuff and we're there supporting them. Um, but I have been enjoying my sourdough bread daily. I have been enjoying my kefir daily. These two hobbies together, I swear they're going to make me crazy, though. There's a lot to sustain, feeding and changing and feeding and changing and all that stuff. The bread has been a nice change. I was seriously craving bread, and it's hard for me to go without. I really feel deprived of it when I don't have it, and I don't know why, but I really focus on it. I've been able to eat it in moderation and still lose, moderation, I say it. It's a half a loaf a day. Um, it's a small loaf. Anyways, I cut a big loaf in half and then bake it, and then it's a half of a loaf. So yeah, it's probably more than I should, and I'll probably cut it in half again. But I am losing, and I'm losing substantially. Anyways, I've been doing my kefir first thing in the morning, and I say first thing, and it's about 8:30 in the morning. Trying to make that sustain me for longer. And then I eat the bread when I'm starting to get munchy or closer to noontime. The kefir's been helping to regulate my gut, which means I'm going to the bathroom easier, let's say, not needing the prunes. I'm really trying to focus on, if I'm not hungry, I'm not eating. I have to stop eating just because it's time to eat. Like right now, I need to go make breakfast for Terry, but I'm going to stall and do this video real quick. I have cut my eating window down again, back to that 11 to 5. This weekend, it was 11 to 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and that seemed to do really, really good for me. I realized the other day that I was letting one of my people get into my head, and she was telling me that it's unhealthy to use fasting to lose weight because it's not sustainable. And after all the research I'd done, I know better. But on that day when we had that conversation, I gave into it, and I ate with Terry very late, and I know better. And sure enough, I gained 3 pounds. And I don't know if it was the food I ate and inflammation or just because I ate so late. I'll come back to that 8 o'clock thing too. I have had the worst ice cream cravings lately. I don't know why, but that's all I want. About 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, I want ice cream. In the past, it's been the beginning of my downfall when people start saying things like, wow, you look great. You don't need to lose any more weight, even though I'm still 40 to 50 pounds overweight. It starts me justifying that I can eat bad or have something that will sabotage my losses. Okay, so to the 8 o'clock thing. In one of my late night YouTube wanderings, I came across a Jason Fung video. I'm pretty sure it was Jason Fung. It might have been Dr. Berg. I should find it. But he was talking about how you're most hungry when you are, when you should eat the least, and you're the least hungry when you should eat the most. The most being 8 p.m. and the least being 8 a.m. You're the most hungry at 8 p.m. at night, and you're the least hungry at 8 a.m. in the morning. At 8 a.m. in the morning, the circadian rhythm and all that fun stuff starts and kicks in, and it boosts all your hormones, and it makes you feel ready to start the day. It doesn't make you feel hungry. It doesn't make you need to eat. The hormones give you your human growth hormone is up. All your hormones are up in the morning because we got to go hunt and gather. And for those of us who don't have to hunt and gather, we just walk to the refrigerator. That could be a problem because we've created this whole, we need to eat breakfast, and breakfast is the best meal of the day and all that stuff. But if you're not hungry, should you be eating? But then at 8 p.m. at night, you're the hungriest. And that's the worst time of the day to eat, which is when I'm usually hungry. I'm like, I'm really aware of my body right now. I'm not hungry in the morning. I usually eat about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I'm extremely starving by 8 o'clock at night when I want ice cream. And not good food. It's not that I'm hungry. It's just that I want ice cream, which is really, really weird. So the kefir is helping with that because I'm getting the milk through the kefir, and I can make a sweetened, sugar-free sweetened drink that tastes like ice cream, but isn't ice cream. Anyways, it's working. It's helping. Terry is on an Ozempic rabbit trail. His doctor told him that she wants to put him on it to get his weight down and to regulate his A1C, even though she hasn't gotten the paperwork back yet. So I'm not sold on it. I've read so much about people losing tons of weight, literally, and then as soon as they stop, it all comes back. I'm not a fan. It also has pushed me to not want to use phentermine anymore. I want to be able to sustain my weight without drugs. I do know that when the time comes, I will taper off and I won't quit cold turkey. I want to train myself to do well without any help. Still working on how to do fasting every week. So I need to set a day that's just a fast, no matter what. Well, let's see what we can come up with. So Sunday is my favorite day for dates with Terry. Monday, we have yearbook and it's just insane. Tuesday could work. There's nothing going on. Wednesday could work. There's nothing going on. Oh, I might be able to do more than one day because Thursday, it works too. There's nothing going on. Friday's date night. Saturday, we're usually out thrifting, antiquing, and doing stuff. So we usually grab food. So I can fast Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, or I can fast any combination of those 1 to 3 days. But I think it's time to start throwing those fasts in weekly to boost my metabolism. And I say boost my metabolism, stop eating, boost your metabolism. It really does. Because during the feast and famine, your body is allowed to rest and it lets the levels drop so that when you do feast again, your body is able to produce the hormones it needs, and then fast, and it keeps your metabolism confused, say, and it keeps it up so that you need it. Because in the morning, your metabolism is like roaring when you're not hungry, and it's completely roaring and ready to go, and it doesn't like decrease unless you feed it a little bit, and then it only thinks it needs a little bit. So if you're constantly eating all day long, you're going to have very low metabolism. If you fast and feast and fast and feast and fast and feast, your metabolism will be ready when you need it. I hope that makes sense. On that note, I probably should go making breakfast or we're going to be late for our day. There's a lot going on. But yeah, I've been crocheting like a crazy lady. We've made fluffy cows. I made turtles. And my favorite is the bunnies with the big floppy ears. Anyways, that's what I've been doing to keep myself busy so that I don't eat all the time. I have a lot of them. I'm doing what's it called? A flea market next week. I keep wanting to call it an antique show, but it's not antiques, so it's a flea market. So that'll keep me busy next weekend, which is good because if I'm busy, then I'm not eating. It's the best part. Anyways, all right. I'll check in with you later. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate the time that you spent listening to me ramble on and keeping up with my posts and my life and my journey to achieve my bucket list. Just for whatever it's worth, I just want to make a statement that everything in these videos is just my life experience. I am not a doctor or a nutritionist. I am not certified in anything. I might be certifiable, but I am in the process of my journey and I'm sharing my journey with you. If you learn something that you like, do your own research, make your own goals, set your own standards. This is just what I'm doing. So I'm not telling you to do it. I get my information from a variety of doctors and studies and people, and I tend to not listen to my doctor, and I am not advising that to anybody. Doctors go to school to learn things. Most of them actually know what they're talking about. But if you don't agree with your doctor, take the time to learn for yourself, do the research. Anyways, here's to a healthier, happier you and me. Let's do this.